Good day everyone. So we're here to tackle about leadership. Leadership is the act of motivating a group of people toward achieving a common goal. And first, we're here to identify the difference between leadership and management. Leadership and management are both important, but they are both different. So the first one is leadership may or may not be a manager, and management may or may not be a leader. Leadership is more about change, inspiration, and building enthusiasm, staying power for the journey ahead, while management is less about change and more about stability and making the best use of resources. It can be either a manager or a leader. Leadership must inspire followers, while management may or may not inspire followers. So, leadership is the act of motivating a group of people to a common goal. So, they share and inspire people on their vision and they encourage and motivate people to act on that vision. Leadership have the people that follows them while management have the people that simply work for them. And leadership is about motivating and inspiring while management is about planning. Leadership emphasizes innovation while management emphasizes rationality and control. Leadership makes unconcerned with preserving existing structures. Management seeks to work within and preserve existing corporate structures. Leadership typically operates with relative independence, management typically a link in the corporate chain of command. And leadership may be less concerned with interpersonal issues, and management may be more concerned with interpersonal issues. A leader focuses on the interpersonal relationship both within and outside the organization. They assess the company's situation and future strategy based on reports from the heads of department. They advocate for innovation and talent development. A true leader is often considered a fearless innovator, and a manager is responsible for communicating the philosophies and policies of the organization to its employees. They formulate process improvement and help employees achieve their KPIs, and manager interpersonal relationship with peers and other employees are determined by the hierarchy. So it says here that the terms leadership and management tend to be used interchangeably, but they're not the same. Leadership requires traits that extend beyond management duties. Both leaders and managers have to manage the resources at their disposal. But true leadership requires more. For example, managers may or may not be described as inspiring by the people working under them, but a leader must inspire those who follow them. In management, as I said earlier, there have the people that simply work for them. So managers may or may not be described as inspiring because they follow organizational policy, and while a leader must inspire those who follow them because they have that vision, so they really inspire people and motivate people that follows them to share and act on that both vision. So here is another difference between leaders and managers. Leaders emphasize innovation above all else. So as I said earlier, a true leader is a fearless innovator. So whereas a manager seeks to inspire their team to meet goals while following company rules. A leader may be more concerned with setting and achieving lofty goals, even at the expense of existing corporate structures. When a worker has a radical new idea for how to tackle an issue, a leader is likely to encourage that person to pursue the idea. More likely to preserve existing structures because they themselves operate within that structure. They may have bosses above them, so they have less freedom to break rules in the pursuit of lofty goals. Leaders, on the other hand, often operate fairly independently, that allows them to tolerate a greater amount of chaos, so long as they believe it will be worth it in the end. When it comes to understanding the difference between leadership and management, it may be helpful to think of a map. Leader is responsible for choosing the destination and overall direction, while manager shares the specific turns you need to make to get from point A to point B. Leadership is about providing a high-level vision for a team with the goal of innovating in a way that will help the organization in the long run by asking what needs to change and why. From there, leaders guide people in the right direction by providing support, inspiration, and motivation. Along the way, leaders check in to make sure everyone is aligned on the right track, but they rarely get involved in the tactical decisions. Management responsibility, on the other hand, is to execute the leader's vision. Once the destination has been set, managers are the one who oversees the series of tactics that will get them where they need to be. This involves assigning tasks and team members and making sure that everyone is collaborating and ensuring they hit the appropriate deadlines to reach their short-term goal. However, the leader's devotion to innovation can sometimes come at a cost. Chaos and high-pressure work environments can create interpersonal issues. When such issues arise, a manager is more likely to see it as their duty to smooth over problems between employees. Leaders can sometimes be so singularly focused on achieving lofty goals that they let interpersonal issues and employee welfare fall to the wayside. Leadership is the art of motivating a group of people to act toward achieving a common objective. Organizations refer to upper-level personnel in their management structures as leadership. To be an effective leader in business, you must possess traits that extend beyond management duties. Leadership skills can be learned and leaders may evolve. A person may be referred to interchangeably as both a leader and manager, though the two terms are not necessarily synonyms. Both leadership and management are important to have at every organization because without leadership, teams would be directionless and not united on a vision. While without management, teams wouldn't be able to take actionable steps or complete the goals they need to achieve their vision. Also, it is important to take note again that many managers are also leaders.